What's up, pirates? Today, we're going to talk about when to sell modern One Piece cards and when to buy vintage Grails. But before I give you my take, I want you to answer this question. What do you think is the correct move? Sell your vintage to buy the newest set, or sell modern set to pick up vintage? Well, there's no correct answer, and it depends. And if that answers confuse you, good, because both can be right or wrong. It just depends on what is your phase in the hobby. Number 1 is the build mode. Maybe you only own a few boxes. You're still figuring out what is your next move. Well, that may be selling an older box to jump on the new set. Some may call you a flipper, but that can be the right call. You're trying to make money and not retire on a One Piece OP01 box. If this sounds like you, then you are in the build mode. If I'm in the build mode, then I will run 80% in the modern and 20% on the vintage. Most of my buys will be on the newer booster boxes that I am actually okay on holding, or cards that I can flip when they pop, and wins that I can put back on my next play. I'm not pretending I am buying $6,000 booster box of OP01 Wave 1 Blue Bottom. With this strategy, the 20% vintage that I am currently holding will be the products that I have already break even in. These are the products I have 2 pieces and sold one to break even and held the other. I've seen guys sell their old booster boxes to fund the modern set that they currently believe in. I'm not mad at that, and you shouldn't be too. The market is going to do its thing and you can't control that. Even me. Successful people don't blame anyone. If you blame someone for your loss, that means that you are not controlled in your life. Focus on what you can control and you will be successful too. In this build mode, you're not playing defense yet. You're trying to score. The number 2 mode is the protect mode. In this mode, you've already got wins on the shelves. Now, your job is not to bleed it all back into every pre-order. You sell the extra modern and you will put it back on the older English sets. Getting money and keeping money is a 2 different skills. If you're already in OP TCG in 2022, then you're probably on the protect mode. In this mode, I will flip it. I will hold 80% in vintage and 20% in the modern sets. The 80% is the stuffs that you will hold for the long term. Early English boxes that you have bought in the buy zone. Sealed EB01 sets, early Straw Hat and BOA SP cards, and booster boxes from OP01 to OP05. That's what I am not selling. The 20% is the modern sets that I am happy to own. The example of these are the anniversary sets, extra booster sets, and PRB sets. Sell the extra stuffs. The extra OP015, the box you have paid too much because of hype, and buy older sets from OP01 to OP05 within your budget. I'll be upfront. Selling your vintage to fund OP17 pre-order when you're already up, that's trading down. Instead of trading down, then add capital for that pre-order. I've watched people do it. They wanted to YOLO their cards and their older set just to make a life-changing money in short period of time. That's not investing and that's gambling. Protect mode isn't boring. It's just stopping yourself from giving back every win that you already have. Get the modes wrong and you will make the move you will regret. Now, you know that you're on build mode or on protect mode. Now, the next question is, when are you actually allowed to sell or buy? Trigger number 1 is pre-order. Before you lock in on that OP17 pre-order, write the number down. Not your profit target, your budget. What's the number that you can actually spend after paying your insurance, your car payment, your mortgage, and food are covered? That's the only money that belongs in One Piece, or the side income that you can lose without actually missing a bill. Don't use credit card, don't use leverage. If you're floating on pre-order on credit card and praying before the flip pays it off before the statement hits, you are not investing, you're just gambling. No extra cash for pre-order, then you are not buying anything. Trigger number 2 is you hit your number. Write the target down before you buy. 2 or 3x what makes you happy. When you hit your target, then sell some. Not because you're scared, because that was the plan. In the protect mode, I'll take on some cash and I'll look on the older sets that I'm actually waiting on. But in build mode, I'll probably put it back in the modern sets. If there's no paper target, then you are not selling it off the plan. Trigger number 3 is the reprint fear is equal to buy window. I've already seen people on X that acts like the set is already finished. When the price dipped down on TCG player, that's when I pull up my list. Not when I start dumping boxes. And I'll only buy if the set still passes my rules. Some of these are Straw Hat Crew or Boa in the pool of chase cards. Something I'll actually hold and the prices that I wrote down months ago. When Bandai confirms a reprint, weak hand sells first. I'm buying the dip on stuffs that I have already won, especially on protect mode when I'm trying to buy on older English sets. You've picked your mode and you know the triggers. Now, the part that actually matters is the timing. I like selling around November and December when the gift money is on the market. And I like buying vintage when the headline scares the people on X. That's usually when I get the best price. Between TCG and shipping, you've often giving up 13%. Because here it is, if you're not accounting for the shipping, for your taxes, and the marketplace fee, you will win a trade on paper, but you will walk away with $1 profit. That's when I know the move that aren't actually worth the hassle. That's it for today, pirates. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and comment down below. Are you in protect mode or on the build mode? I'll catch you on the next one. See you on our next voyage.